Hello, what's up, everybody? It's the Ultimate Don Gamer, otherwise known as you know it, Dante, and I'm here to do another life update video. Yeah! I know it has been a minute because I've been working on art, I've been gaming, I've been streaming, I've been doing mentorships, and I've also had some stuff on the job happening, some great fun stuff. So I've been really preoccupied with a lot of different things. So the last video I think was last December 2022, and we're already midway July 2023. So yes, but I'm glad I kind of didn't say that I was going to do this in the beginning, like every single month, because I knew that was just going to be too difficult for me so to keep up with, and it never was the right time to record. Like even a couple months back, I didn't feel right about it. So now is the right time to record. I feel good about it, and there's a lot of different things I want to talk about, but mostly the gaming list that I have. I'm using my phone here as a little guide for me so I won't forget. I won't be talking about all the games like in detail because it's just too much to go through. I'll be talking about some of the job stuff that's going on and then some of the art stuff. I won't be actually showing any art pieces because I just finished some acrylic painting, so it's drying and I don't want to mess with that. I probably still got paint on my fingers too. Who knows? I did kind of scrub it pretty good, but you never know with acrylic painting. But yeah, so let's just jump right into it. But before we get actually into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, share this video with your family, friends, co-workers, colleagues, and make sure you check out more life update videos from the past, or also I upload Twitch highlights as well. And then post them on YouTube. So if you want to see some crazy gaming stuff happening, make sure that you view those highlights. All right, let's jump right into it. So I'm gonna actually go through my gaming list. Just a brief recap. So last year I completed 21 games, both on and off stream combined. And so this year I'm not really trying to surpass that goal. I actually didn't make a goal for off stream games, like how many I would complete, but on stream I want to complete at least 5. So good news, I've already completed 4. Right now I'm on Psychonauts, which is my 5th game, and I'll be jumping back into that next month because this month I'm playing Crash. I'm about to say Crash Team Racing. No, not that. Let's go backwards. Crash. Um, I'm not thinking of this game right now. I do not know why. Team Rumble, that's what the game is. The newest one that just came out this year. I think it just dropped in June. It's a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. Actually, my latest Twitch highlight is of that game. So make sure you check that out if you haven't. It's a good game just to kind of kill time. If you have friends that you want to play that with, like it's one of those great crazy Crash games, of course. I mean, it's Crash Bandicoot. What would you expect, right? Other than craziness. But actually, a quick side note, it's not. I feel like actually Crash 4 was crazier than this one, so it did pull back a little bit, but it still can get crazy when you're playing against other people. Like, they are all about guarding their territories. Like, this one guy I remember, I think it's actually in one of the highlighted videos, is he just like spun me out of the ring, like just he was just coming after me basically, and I'm just like, no, that's not happening. You can just no. So I just had to get some revenge on him, and he eventually learned his lesson. I think we ended up losing that game though, but I got him back, so that's all that matters. But that's just like a brief example of what you can expect in the game, and also it's like I rarely in the other games collect relics, right? I just happen to stumble upon relics, especially in the Insane trilogy, and some of you will know what I'm talking about. But in this game, there's relics all around. So this is the most relics I have ever collected in any of the Crash Bandicoot games. But it's all good. It's a very fun game, and I definitely recommend it. Again, it's Crash Team Rumble, and check that out. So yeah, so basically last year I completed 21 games, 15 games this year so far. So as you can see, I have been busy, right? Pretty preoccupied. So let's just go through this gaming list. So Marvel Spider-Man, I replayed that this year and I 100%ed it. Splinter Cell, the first one. So it was initially on PS2 and I played it on PS3 because I had the PS3 collection with all 3 games. Never Yield, which is on Nintendo Switch. Very fun game. Very I forgot the terminology for it. Parkour, that's what it is. Jack 2, I played that on stream. Jack 3, I played that on stream. Watch Dogs 2 off stream. I also replayed Marvel Spider-Man Splinter Cell Never Yield off stream. I forgot to mention that. Watch Dogs 2 I replayed off stream. SpongeBob SquarePants Rehydrated, I completed that on stream. Battle of Bikini Bottom. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I completed that off stream. Oof, it's a lot of games. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, I completed that on stream. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, I completed that off stream. Uncharted 4 at Thief's End, I completed that off stream. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, I replayed that and completed that off stream. Man, all these off stream games. Heavy Rain, I completed that off stream. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, I replayed that and 100%ed it off stream. And then Detroit Become Human, I just recently completed that like a week ago off stream. So, let's just make sure I have these games right, like this gaming count for on stream. So we got Jack 2, Jack 3, SpongeBob. Did I miss one? Oh, Miles Morales. I'm gonna say, hold on. Now I know I completed 4. So yeah, and then Psychonauts, of course, would be the 5th one. So hopefully I can get that completed before the end of this year. I don't really think I have anything pressing to really play right now because after that it's going to be Spider-Man 2, and then I'm going to actually jump into, which I'm very excited about for next year. I'm going to be replaying all the Ratchet and Clank games. So the original Ratchet and Clank, going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, A Crack in Time. I'm trying to remember all these games, but it's a lot of them. All for One, Into the Nexus, and I may replay Ratchet and Clank on PS4 and then actually play again Rift Apart. So I think I got all the games, but I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm going to be replaying all those games, bringing those games to the stream next year. So that's going to be really my main focus. But I'm excited because I've played these games multiple times. Like, I can't even count how many times I've played it. This has to be probably like my 5th or 6th playthrough. But I'm very excited about it. And I began really thinking about this a couple months back. Like, I really want to bring these games to the stream because they deserve it. They are amazing platforming games. So, again, if you haven't played any of these games that actually I just listed, all of them are pretty good, right? Definitely check them out. I would say out of that list, though, of this year, the craziest game probably so far is Detroit Become Human. I never played that game before. I got through that game in like a week, and it's one of those games where it makes you, and you can make decisions and quick. You have to make some of the decisions have to be quick. Basically, it's one of those games where they give you the decision, like, okay, for example, give you options, right? So happy, sad, mad, angry, and you have to pick which one you want to choose based off of the scene, and that's going to determine the rest of the game. So as you can tell, like, just how crazy I just tried to figure that out, put that sentence together. That's how crazy this game is. I'm trying to figure out my thoughts and like what to say, but basically it just gives you options, and based off the scene you can choose whatever you want to choose. And yeah, depending upon that. Now, most of the choices I decided in this game was the peaceful route. So the next time I play this, and I'm probably going to end up streaming it in the future, so I don't remember most of the choices, the evil path. But this time I chose the more peaceful path, and yeah, it just altered the story. So I'm just looking forward to seeing what the evil path is going to portray, because it was actually pretty crazy, the peaceful path. So I actually like those games that do that. Heavy Rain is another game. It's made by the same developer, and you have to make these decisions. And some of them you can take your time, some of them you can't. And so you just have to be quick, and it's just fun. But it can be a lot of pressure too. But I just like them because it's different. Don't get me wrong. I like my linear story games like Uncharted. Even there's still some things, even decisions that you can make in those games. But with Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human and many more games like that, you have the ability to really be in the front seat and determine what you want the story to look like, what you want the story to portray. Like, it's just one of those fun games. So definitely check that out. Again, it's called Detroit Become Human, and yeah, it's pretty crazy, pretty wild. So that's pretty much all the gaming stuff. So I think I want to jump into job stuff next. So I am actually, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, good positive stuff on the job. So I am co-leading a Spider-Man challenge for our job. So of course I had to pick Miles Morales. So I'll be showcasing, if you follow me on Twitter, the whips, like the work in progress of, how things are going. And so far it's going pretty good. We have our first peer review session this coming week, and I'm very excited about it. It's the let me back up. So the main purpose of this is really for all of the departments, right, in the creative space to come together. It's like 60 or more people, and to kind of collaborate, get to know each other better, just have some casual talk. But then also, if they want, we can do like peer review sessions and talk about each other's art, like our art processes, like why do we decide to design whatever we're designing, right, in that particular way. So why did you make Miles Morales hair that way? It's always weird saying his last name. Um, it's a little tongue twister. But why did you decide to paint his hair that way? Or why did you decide to do your sketch that way? Or what was the thought process behind your design? So things like that, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it would just be fun for the whole community. And I'm actually co-leading this with someone else. But I was the visionary behind it. And she was like she determined all the details, all the little details and stuff like that. But everybody, my team lead, the VP of creative, the other team lead that's spearheading this with me, like we all came together in April, and it was really a team effort. I definitely didn't do this by myself. It may have came for this brain, giving God the glory for this idea though, and He allowed me to be able to do this, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's a quarterly challenge, so it's going to happen every quarter, once a quarter, and people have enough time and space to really work on it, like 2 months, and then the third month will be for like, you know, well, actually, this month we're doing peer review sessions, so we can do that whenever, like critique sessions and stuff like that. But the really third month is going to be used for show and tell, final results, and then people can submit their work pretty much at any time. But yeah, so very excited about that. But other than that, everything else is going good. No problems here. Really enjoy the people that I work with. They are funny. They are one of the most funniest people I've worked with. And I've had a lot of funny jobs. And so yeah, everything's going well. I'm progressing. I'm growing. I'm challenging myself. Next, I kind of want to go into, where am I looking? I'm good. 12 minutes. This thing cuts off at 30, so I gotta like get through this, or I could do a part two, but I'm probably not gonna do that. Mentorships. So I just completed 2 mentorships. One was a career pathway mentorship. So like helping me like determine the steps, like the how and the whys of where I want to go. I always knew the what, right? I always knew I wanted to be a concept artist, and I also want to be a creative director. But the how, like, it's easy to go into concept art from where I am right now because I'm a graphic designer. But how do I go from a concept artist straight to a creative director? So he really helped me. His name is Jesse Showalter. He really helped me. He's a UI UX designer, but he's really a good coach because he really helps you if you decide to go with them. Great mentor, helps you with your career pathway, um, tips and techniques and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I definitely recommend it. It was for a month, and so we just ended yesterday actually. So it was very fun. He challenged me, in a lot of areas, but it was a good challenge. And I think, as someone who wants to be a mentor myself, I think it's kind of necessary to be challenged because it's just going to be too easy at that point. But and you really don't have nothing to walk away from. So I took a lot of notes. I still have a lot of my documents and stuff on my computer that for each week, because I just want something to refer back to. And in any case that I ever stumble upon this kind of crossroad, like how do I get from concept artist to creative director, I can always look at these notes. And we also talked about perfectionism. So that's another thing in design work, that I was struggling with. So I'm better at it now. I'm just gonna continue to um, learn and grow. Also did another. It was a 1 hour mentorship with the concept artist, and so we just really talked about a lot of the ins and outs and techniques of Photoshop and things I can work on with my portfolio. So the next couple months, I definitely will be working on my portfolio and getting that in order. So I'm very excited. So I want to be a character concept artist and very stylized, cartoony. So the best way I can describe it is kind of like Ratchet and Clank kind of style, like Creature Box, like that kind of style. Also from the animation world, like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, that kind of style is really what I really want to go for. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm definitely going to be working on my portfolio probably the rest of this year. I set a goal for myself to really work on a couple of pieces, and so that's what I'm going to be doing. So the next thing, I also do have a Discord. I just revamped it. It's kind of private right now, but if you want to join, feel free to message me. We can definitely, because we're doing like a game art and well, not game art, but really art challenge and a game challenge each month. And so I'm just, I started this and I created this in March. This Discord, and so it's been a great time. I've had a lot of fun with it. But again, if you desire to be a part of it, each month we do things differently, where the art challenge is a different, like maybe character or environment challenge, whereas the gaming challenge is you posting a screenshot or you posting a video of yourself. I don't know, like getting away from an enemy, or maybe like your best kills or something like that. So again, if you're interested in joining my Discord, it's called Post Explorer. Feel free to reach out to me on Twitter or on here. It's completely fine. I don't want it to be like so public. I just want it to be like friends or friends of friends right now, and then maybe eventually I'll make it public. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of events going on in there. A lot of like Overwatch, Crash Team Rumble, art hangouts, gaming, regular game hangouts. So if you want to join in, let me know. uh, and then finally, my art stuff. So yeah, I've been making a lot of progress, and again, with the abstract art, I got a lot of compliments on the stuff because I post a lot of that stuff on Instagram. And it's been amazing. I've just been enjoying it, especially like the acrylic painting. It's just a lot of fun, and it really brings like the piece to life even more. Like I already use markers and crayons and color pencils, and so the acrylic painting really just like it's just like a different texture, and it just brings it just a little bit more to life. And I've done 4 pieces. My goal was to do 5 this year, and I'm on my 5th one. So we are making progress, guys. A lot of stuff has occurred throughout this year. I will say overall, though, that this has been a much better year for me personally, professionally, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Everything is going a lot better, and I'm very excited. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that I have. But down below in the comments, I know that was a lot. Let me know what games you're playing. Let me know what art you're creating. I would love to follow you on social media, so feel free to let me know your Twitter handles, Instagram handles, things like that, or post down below. Spam me, it's okay. Like post to your maybe you're a UI UX designer, or maybe you're a graphic designer, or maybe you're a concept artist. Maybe you have an art station or Squarespace or whatever you use, Wix, whatever it is. Let me know down below. And I want to check it out and see some of your art and be inspired by it. If you have a Twitch or YouTube page, let me know down below as well. But also let me know what games you're playing. What games are you excited about this year, next year, years to come? But yeah, besides that, that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to, again, like, subscribe to this channel, and stay tuned for the next life update video and more crazy Twitch highlights. Oh man. All right, guys, take care. Bye.